I don't know why it takes 3 times. It never did before. So I gotta figure out how to get the volume right in my ears. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Check it out. Juice. Now, notice, I came prepared. I wasn't going to set myself up for that kind of failure. Not here on national TV. So, wow. It's still running at 89, 95%, not 100. But I did all this stuff to fix that. And it's still running so hot. I don't get it. I'm really perplexed now. I thought, okay, sure, I see why that would do it, and I see why that would do it. And yet, it's still crazy. After all these years. So, hang on, I'm going to find you. I'm going to join in the room with you. Oh, Jesus. YouTube, I did it again. All right, here we go. Any second now. Okay. What is happening? Okay. The comedy of errors that is this show. It's beyond description. So, well, now it says 75%. Now it says 68, 75. A second ago, it was at 100 again. Because I did a false start, and I broadcast to YouTube and not you again. It's comical. It's just comical how ridiculous I can be. Now, why am I not seeing this broadcasting? It says go live. Are you serious? It hasn't done it yet? I'm not kidding, YouTube. It happened again. It happened again. Okay. I have to add a title. This is craziness. All right, we're going to try it again. I did it again. I did the exact same move I did this morning. Come on. Look, I'm pushing the button. I can't hear it. Oh, there it is. This is... I swear. Now it says broadcast interrupted. Is it working or not? Nope, it just still says broadcast interrupted. Carrie Ann says, it says Carrie Ann's watching me. The Bob Doyle Show at night. Well, it's not really night. I see it streaming over here. Why is it not over here? Or is it? And again, I'm just not seeing it. Hold on, I'm trying again. There I am. What is going on? Okay, well, Carrie... The whole purpose for this broadcast was to test CPU usage changes. I had a problem with the broadcast this morning, and I have had the past few days, and something's making my computer go to 100% when I'm doing a simple broadcast like this. So I went online and I found some tweaks to make, and I made the tweaks, and it's still going crazy when I broadcast. It never used to do this before, and now it's just going bananas, no matter what I do. And it's just making me a little bit crazy, because I thought this would be a fun, happy-go-lucky broadcast with no real agenda. I was just going to relax because I knew I had fixed the problem. But vMix is only taking up 40% of the CPU, and the rest is my computer going crazy. what happens if I close this? If I close the browser, now I won't be able to stop the program automatically. Let's give it a second to adjust. Now it's down to 91 from 100, but it's creeping back up. Now it's 97, 95 again. All right, now I'm just going to totally, okay, I'm closing. There was another browser open. Now we'll see what happens. 92, 81, 86, 82, 86, 81. Okay, well, now we all know how to say some numbers. All right, well, that made a difference, but the thing is, sometimes I need the browser. It shouldn't be doing this. Can I get an amen from any of you? Carrie Ann, thank you. Carrie Ann, thank you. Steve, Kathy, Sarah. Now, Carrie Ann, don't insult my intelligence. I'd show you her comment, but I don't think I'm prepared to do it. But let's see if I am. Nope. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah, I can. She says, is there programs running in the background? I have been to several rodeos. This is not my first. Obviously, I would have checked all those things. I know. How ungracious can I be for somebody trying to help? I'm sorry. It's just, this has been so frustrating for me. Because, of course, I have nothing else running. The bare minimum. The bare minimum. And, again, I've been running this show for a year or whatever. I don't know how long with vMix. Anyway, never had this. See, now it's like dropping down to 76. I don't know what's happening. So, lipstick in a glass. This is my juice from this morning. I bet you put that one together all on your own. This is glass number 2 of 3 that it made, so that means I get more later. And obviously this has beet in it, and it's so good. This one has a lot of stuff in it. But I have a wet paper towel here because I thought this through. I thought, Bob, you cannot go onto the interwebs. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I thought I'd found a clue, a CPU clue. Nope. Or Blue's Clues. There's no blue paw print anywhere. But yes, anyway, I remembered something to wipe my mouth because I know that every time I do this, it just gets redder and redder. And if I was to forget, well, now, how many of you, with a show of hands, how many of you noticed that I got a haircut? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I can't count that. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. One hand per person. I'm not a hand counter. Yeah, I did. One got my haircut today. Just a little bit. But, you know, it needed to be done. Oh, sure, first thing in the morning after I shower and do the Bob Doyle show, it looks like probably just like this. But give it a few minutes, and it's just, I don't even know what to say. Words. Straws, Charlotte says. Hold on. She does say it. Bing. You're right. That would be a perfect solution. But guess who doesn't have straws? That's not one of those things that I think of as a grown adult man. I make sure I got to get some straws. You know, when I was stocking the house originally. I should get crazy straws though, right? I mean, if I'm gonna get straws, I should get a crazy straw. You know, so that you can see it and it twists all around. A crazy straw. A Bob Doyle Show crazy straw. Now look, just remember, this is like a bonus episode, so there should be no expectations. This was a test. And by closing my browser, I gained 20% CPU, but that's not an acceptable answer. Because, you know, when I throw these comments up on the screen from time to time, well, I need a browser to do that. And if I load the browser and I lose 20% of my CPU all of a sudden, Chrome or Firefox, I've tried them both. Well, then I can't, can't afford that luxury, and I just have to show comments like this and point the old-fashioned way. So I posted video of rain and thunder just to prove this morning's premise. Oh, this morning. Oh, this morning. Man, I'll tell you, that's good stuff. It's just, and you just know it's good. That's the bonus. It tastes good, and you know. I did this with fruits and vegetables. There was no added anything, right? And they were this morning. Interesting, huh? Again, this wasn't about me, coming in here with content. It was just me coming in here. And and honestly, even though I'm only down to 85%, this is not a successful test. This is not success. And I'm not sure what else I got to do. I'm sure that maybe if I started all over with an empty file and rebuilt the Bob Doyle Show painstakingly, frame by frame, I might gain some memory or CPU or something, but I don't want to do that. You should see this thing. It's a beast, which is why. But at the same time, I do clean it out from time to time. I don't have writers for this show, so look, it just, excuse me, somebody just tweeted something that has nothing to do with me. Well, that's not true. Somebody's following me on Twitter now. There's a platform I never use. Glass or metal straws. Metal? That sounds kind of uncomfortable, actually. New shirt? No. Different shirt? Not new. Hi, Diane. Okay, so I think, that was it. I just, now it's 65, now it's 50, 60, now it's 60%. What is going on? I haven't done anything. How's it just, now it's up to 100. I'm not even touching it. Hello, Diane. Haha. Deb. Deb! How are you? I have to do this every time, because if I don't, it'll build up. It probably did. I think I did a show not that long ago. Yeah, that rhymed, but it was an accident. And I think I had someone like a really carroty orange juice because it looked like the left side of my mouth upon future viewing was stained orange. I think that's what happened. A little embarrassing. So now I'm even more hyper aware of it. So anyway, so the rain has given us a little bit of reprieve from the heat for a couple of days, but apparently this weekend we're back up to 96 degrees. 96 degrees. That's it. Think cold. Oh, 96. Jeez. When is it going to warm up? Oh, I want to know what the Vegas weather is. I could look at my app, but I better if I hear it from me. Well, I wonder, hold on. I think Echo's still attached. Echo, what's the weather?
Right now in Las Vegas, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Tonight's forecast has showers, with a low of 52 degrees.
See, I didn't just create one little sprinkle this morning. It's a whole day forecast of rain. You're welcome. So, what other weather do you want to know? I can have the weather from anywhere. Echo, what's the weather in Anchorage, Alaska?
Right now in Anchorage, Alaska, it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has showers, with a high of 48 degrees and a low of 36 degrees.
We have the same forecast except for the temperatures. What does Las Vegas and Anchorage, Alaska have in common? Well, we just answered that. That's where I am, Deb. Did you not know? I moved here a month and a few days ago. April 22nd. April. Apparently in Nevada, you don't put the L at the end of April. You just say April. So I'm just, when in Rome. You know what I mean? My mom's here. Now, she made it a point to mention that she wasn't going to be able to be on the show this morning because routine doctor's appointment. Yuck, I think were her. I'm paraphrasing. And then, of course, what she may or may not know was that it was a complete catastrophe, and I didn't get live until 10:25. Not 10, but 10. Well, I did go live, but like that, without the paper towel. Which, if you just joined, it's because of this. That's right. My Dracula starter kit. I mean, right? Anyway, yeah, this morning was weird. There's Sarah saying hi to my mom. So you did not know Deb? I love it here. I love it here. And I'm surprised how much I love it here. But like I said, this weekend, 96. But like yesterday, went up to the park. You can watch the video if you want from last night. You don't have to. It's not like I'm not going to send you money if you do. And you're not sending me money. So let it sit there. You know what I mean? But one day, the historians, the broadcast historians, as they pick through all the archives of all things Bob Doyle show, they'll find it. Oh, yes. And that whole piece about the cave, they'll probably change the name of that cave to like the Bob Doyle Show Cave of Mystery, right? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, then maybe you need to go about 9.5 minutes into the broadcast that I was talking about before it becomes a part of ancient history. What, you don't think that's going to happen? Well, and then it's a good thing I create my own reality. My teeth hurt. You'll have to get some lightweight shorts and shirt to make it through the summer, says, now see, isn't that such a mom thing to say? It is a permanent move, Deb. Yes, it is a permanent move. I mean, at least for the next few years or so, unless something weird happens. But yes, it's a permanent move. And you're probably wondering about Lynn, right? We know Deb from Periscope days, so she knows the Bob and Lynn thing. So Lynn and I, but we are still great friends, and we were just communicating a little bit ago. Oh, that was something I was going to do, except if I load a browser, all my CPU goes away. Let me just try, because I want to show you something. This is fun. And this is super cash, right? Because this isn't a real Bob Doyle show, even though it says that. This is just me kind of, doing this test. So let's just see what happens. So Lynn posted on her timeline today. So Lynn has joined, I can't even remember what it's called. We'll find out here in a second. Some sort of a program where basically what used to be my studio can now be rented out as like a guest thing for people who come through town. Kind of like a, I don't know, upper level Airbnb or something. Hold on, I'm saying that all wrong. But point is, they made like a video to to showcase the house. And I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing, even though I'm sure Lynn would want me to. But no, that's not the purpose of this. If you want to, you can go to her timeline, Lynn Rose's timeline. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. Oh wait, she messaged me with it. I'm just going to show you what, I wish I had a compare and contrast, but some of you will have seen it already, what my old studio used to look like. All right, hold on, I'm trying to make the picture bigger. And then I'll share it with you, I hope. All right, let's see. There I am. Okay. Hold on, close this down. There's Cody, look. All right, so I just want to get to the part where, now that was my studio. That was where the Bob Doyle Show originated, and I'm telling you, it's unrecognizable. Now the desk, that white desk she has, is where I had my big desk, but my desk was brown and looked battered and terrible. And the rest, you know, where that thing is up on the wall, that ornament up on the wall, that was where the green screen was, and what I'm sitting at right now would face that. And it had this whole darkness about it because it was also a studio, and we needed to keep, outside light out so we could control the light. And that was the same for broadcast. And now it's just like, when she broadcasts from there live every now and then, and the energy in there is just like, it's amazing. Just very impressive. It's stunning. I can't believe, like, that where that white chair is where I sat basically every single day. But man, oh man, it didn't have that vibe in there. So kudos to her for creating an amazing space. No, Airbnb is a term. Deb often says, I know what Airbnb is a term. I know Airbnb is a term. I'm just saying it's, oh, hi, look, there's two of me. Hold on, I have to, I always have to pat my head there. When I forget to do that, yeah, I know what. So anyway, I don't even understand why. Did you really not think I know what an Airbnb is? I'm just saying that this isn't what she is part of, but I think it's like that. I'm going to be stuck on that all day. I'm going to be stuck on the fact that I think that my mom thought that I didn't know what an Airbnb was. I don't know that I can move past that today. All right. No, Deb, you don't have to be sorry. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good. There's a video that anyway, it's all good. So, but it's good to see you again. Hope all is well with you and your world. And the fact that you don't know this, Deb, tells me a little something. Tells me you haven't been watching the Bob Doyle Show. 2 years. 2 years. 2. So you could binge. BobDoyleShow.com/ I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what it is. I've got a shortcut to the YouTube playlist of all the Bob Doyle shows, or you can download the app, or you know what, Deb? You don't have to do anything. I'm not the boss of you. You know what? You've got your own free will. Had to say it right. No, it is not. What? Here it comes. No, it is not. Not 2 years. I can go back in the archives right now. I can prove it to you. Look at that. I just happen to have a one-click button press to that very page. And here it is, the playlist. And here you see 3 shows called Make It Rain, because that was 3 different attempts this morning to get this freaking thing broadcast. And if we scroll all the way back down to the bottom, let's see, look at this. And there's more to load. This is a lot of shows, you guys. A lot. This is all Bob Doyle Show stuff. And here we go. Now where are we date-wise? This is episode 3. Let's just see what episode 3 was. March 26th, 2016, Deb. We started this in March of 2016. We, meaning me, myself, and I. I can't believe you missed that memo, but consider it unmissed. You can't unknow now. Now you might say, well, Bob, I'm not quite sure what time. 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. See, now you can't. Now you know. You can't unknow. No excuses now for not knowing. Now you could say, Bob, 10 a.m. Monday through Friday is when I get my daily massages. And to that I'd say, well, la-di-da. But there are the replays. Right, and this playlist that is automatically updated, as it will be updated with this broadcast, maybe? I don't know. Let's go see. Am I broadcasting live on YouTube? We should be. I'm going to find out right now. It's going to appear right there. Yep, look at that. Behind the scenes. Fun stuff, huh? Look, you just never know what you're going to... Okay. Yep. One never knows what one will get when one frequents the Bob Doyle Show, whether in person, live, not in person. Only a select few have been here in person. Literally a select few. I think live guests have included Lynn Rose, Rachel Reenstra, Heather Vale, Sammy Blindell. I think that may be it. Sitting in a chair that I bought just for this purpose right here is nobody. What are we going to do about that? We need guests in here. In here. I'm in Las Vegas, for crying out loud. I should have access to, David Copperfield, right? I'm sure he wouldn't hesitate to come down here if I just said, The Secret. He'd be like, poof, he'd just appear here, right? Because that's how he rolls. And then, I don't know. He'd make my ukulele disappear. And that would be the end of that interview. Because you know what? Magic's magic. Fun is fun. But, hey, don't disintegrate my ukulele. At least without asking, David. When will he ever learn? He may not. He may not. It may be too late. It's a sad story, but you know what? Let's not get hung up on it. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time and energy. It's not worth your time and energy. We got bigger fish to fry. All right. When can I catch a use show? A uke show, I'll bet you she meant. Well, Deb, it's funny you should ask. Boys and girls, where does Deb go if she wants to catch a live uke show? Are you all saying the Bob Doyle Fan Arena? Then you all are so awesome. That's right. Somewhere on the top of this page, there's a link to a group associated with this page called the Bob Doyle Fan Arena. See, it's an arena to hold them all. A club wouldn't do it. Conference room? Event center? Auditorium? I don't think so. Arena. So you get in there, and then I do special broadcasts in there from time to time. And a few of them have been ukulele-centric. Now, if I look over here at this comment and realize, and then you have corrected yourself and that you didn't say uke, and I said all that for no reason, and you really meant like use show or used show or something, but not uke, and I made that assumption, which I have been wont to do. And I have made assumptions when people say things, and I go off on a tangent, and I look and I go, oh, it's not what you meant at all. So I'm going to peek over here, and we're going to see what happens. Let's peek together. Lobbing softballs, promotion. Do I play the ukulele? Yes, uke, just joining. See? All right, I was right. Cheryl, I do play the ukulele, and you will have to check it out. Well, you don't have to. Let me just make sure that's clear. I'm not bullying anybody into going over there. Okay, should be your own free will. Every dealing with me, be it this or otherwise, should be because you have nothing more than that you would rather do. Because, life's short. Why would you waste it hanging out with click? That would have been great to have like a video effect of like the screen go to static and then I just didn't come back. Oh, how sweetly, divinely humorous that would have been. But see, I think we can still retroactively enjoy the humor together by talking about it in this way. Am I right? See, I see Sarah laughing anyway, so that may be all I get, but you can see her here in the corner. Sometimes, if they drift over enough, they're mostly right off the. Oh boy, this mirror thing. I don't know. Oh, I'm at 100% CPU. All right, I'm gonna close this browser and see what happens again. Close browser, close, and 96 and 83 and 80. Well, that's just no good. I'm sorry. A browser should not be that much of a pig. It should just take you to the web page you want to go to and show it to you. There is no freaking... And Chrome was all supposed to be about, we're lightweight. We don't take up any... we're not a pig. That was Chrome's whole thing. You just ate 20% of my CPU just by loading you, Chrome. Don't feed me your crap. I'm sorry. Look, you give me 15% of my CPU back, maybe I'm on board with your lightweight. But I don't know what you've been sneaking in feature-wise in the background since that was your big thing. But I got to tell you, no. You don't believe me? Come over here. I'll show you. I'll show you the number. And watch what happens when I load your lightweight browser. Oh, Chrome. You had such potential. I believed in you. Oh, sure, I still use you more than that. Firefox. Talk about a pig. Whoa. But still, come on. Maybe a couple extra laps in the morning. Half as much red meat. Maybe not that second slice of chocolate cake. Come on. We can make this work, Chrome, but you've got to want it. I can't want it for you. Oh, but I do, but I can't. Look at all these people. They want to see you. They want you to be a part of this show, but, you can't come in here and just take the show over. You're a piece of it. You're a team member. But, if one of the team members brings the whole team down, well, we got to let that team member go. But I don't want to do that, Chrome. I'm giving you the opportunity to turn this around. I know you can do it. Maybe we don't need all those extensions. I don't know. I'm not adding them. I don't know where they're coming from. But you are. That's what you're doing. You're blaming the extensions, aren't you? You know what? I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, to really test this, go delete all your extensions and then get back to me. That's what you're going to say in that smug Chrome way you have. And I'm going to resist because, I don't have a glut of extensions. But you know what? Maybe I'll play your little game. Maybe I'll play your extension removal game. But you know what? If I see one in there that I need, I'm not going to remove it just because you're bullying me into it. You can't blame all your problems on the extensions, Chrome. Don't tell me. Look, la 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 la. Have a standard. I don't know. Look, I know I'm being kind of harsh on you, but this is just tough love. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to compromise. I'll go check out my extensions, okay? I'll put on some music. I'll just, whatever. I'll go through the extensions, and if it doesn't bring me joy, I'll get rid of it. And I'll give it another whirl. But if there's not significant improvement, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to get rid of? Will you at least admit that maybe you're a little bit of the problem? Well, I guess we'll find out. What do we got? Kathy says Chrome, he had to get rid of it. Oh, see, not Chrome. This isn't boding well. Deb, yes, I am still doing voice work. I am still, and I had a very busy day today. I was going to go get my hair cut, and then all of a sudden, this avalanche of voice work that literally they wanted done within the hour. Did they pay premium price for that? You bet they did. Oh, let's see. Paul. Hi, Paul. Look at that. It's Mr. Bob, the humorous LOA coach. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Cheryl plays guitar. We can jam together. All right, well, I'm waiting. I gotta tell you, I think I'm destroying my ukes. Because I think this heat, I don't have a humidifier yet. I was in a conversation with somebody who knows about these things, and I think they said they'd get back to me, and I didn't. They didn't. All right. And I can tell because the frets, not the frets, well, yeah, they're the frets. These things, they're like sticking out and they're sharp. They weren't ever sticking out. I think the whole thing's shrinking. And it won't stay in tune, especially this, the C string. It's wavering on me. And this is my good uke. Uke, do we need to have a talk too? Did you hear what I said to Chrome? All right. All right, you all knuckle heads. Thanks for participating in this test that I guess the browser is a part of it, but it can't be the whole thing. But well, we'll see. I'll do a little test, and we'll see if that helps, but I don't think it's gonna. But I sure would like a solution. All right, shall I take us out with music like you're normal? And a little applause. It worked. Unbelievable. You guys are the bee's knees. Definitely not going to be my closing line from this point.